So tonight, nonstop attacks against one another. Well, it got comical, but there was a strategic sense to it as well. All in this exchange. Let's watch.
Oh, I believe it. No, I believe you know politicians much better than I do because for 40 years you've been funding liberal Democratic politicians. And by the way,
I funded you.
The
I
reason
funded him.
You're welcome to have the check back.
I funded this guy.
Because let's
I gave
be clear.
him a check.
Yeah, you gave
him
me $5,000.
You never funded me.
And by the way, let's be clear. Donald claims to care about him.
But he sent me his book with his autograph.
Donald, I understand rules are very
Trump,
hard
you're
for you.
doing
They're
a great
very
job.
confusing.
I have his book.
Okay,
yeah, on your reality TV show, not in
Thank
Donald,
you for the book.
Donald,
thank you for the book. Go ahead.
Donald, you can get back on
There's
your
a
meds
lot of fun
now.
up here tonight, I have to tell you. Thank you for the book.
Donald, relax.
Go ahead. I'm relaxed. You're the basket case. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't get nervous. Go ahead.
My
I
name
promise you, Donald, there's nothing about you that makes anyone nervous.
You're losing
people
so
are actually
badly.
watching this.
You don't know
Okay.
what's happening.
Gentlemen.
Wolf, I'm going to ask that my
gotta
time not be
stop
deducted
this.
when he's yelling at
Gentlemen.
Take control.
Okay, now.
The latest debate,
well, hold
gentlemen,
on, I'm going to
please.
get my answer. He doesn't get to
I
yell in
want
the whole
to
time.
I want to move on.
But-
These are the rules.
Excuse me, he called me a liar and then interrupted the whole time.
You've
Am I
had a
allowed to-
chance.
Wolf, do I not get a response?
You have-
Do I not get a response without being
You'll get
interrupted?
plenty of response, so stand by. My name was I want to talk about ISIS right now.
Wow, I've never seen such a mess in my life. And I'm telling you, you know me, I am no fan of Wolf Blitzer overall, but that was not his fault. That is those three guys would not shut up. The strategic reason behind it, as we explained earlier, is that Rubio and Cruz could not be seen as letting Trump shush them, as he did with Jeb Bush. So I get why they did it. And they said, if you're going to keep talking, I'm going to keep talking. Yeah. Now, on the other hand, it sounded ridiculous. And John, out of that mess, I don't know, did you get a sense of who comes out ahead there?
I don't know. I mean, it's going around the internet as the caption guy just put unintelligible yelling. He was like, fuck it, I'm not even trying. Yeah, I like that interpretation, that they have received the advice that we have been providing to them for something like 12 weeks now. Stopping talking when he tells you to stop talking. Just keep talking. But it doesn't make for very good TV. The attempt to say you're getting nervous, I mean, he was trying to do to Cruz what he does to Jeb Bush all the time. Cruz's response of, well, let me tell you, there's nothing about you that makes me nervous, is like the weakest response you could have had. But he did respond. He didn't just shut up. And so I guess that he didn't look terrible, so that's a win by omission of complete weakness, I suppose.
Yeah. Even in that mess, though, I think I scored for Trump. And I'll tell you why. He kept commanding the stage, going, go ahead, like as if he's running the show, right? Go ahead. He said it like 3-4 times. Now, I hit you. Now, go ahead, try to hit me back, right? And then he throws in that random line about the book. But the line against Cruz was even better. Cruz is like, you funded liberal politicians. He's like, I funded you, right? And then Cruz face starts melting a little bit.
I don't understand
but that isn't very effective for him, John. So because he says, look, these guys are corrupt, right? Yeah, I was the guy buying them, right? But at least I'm the boss, right? And these are order takers, right?
I guess.
And so, look at this guy. I funded him. He was begging for money for before. I'm boss man, right? And Rubio's like, you didn't fund me. He's like, yeah, I got your book. You sent me a book with that autograph. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
He's a child.
I know he's a child, but it works with the children that are listening.
Yeah, it might.
So I'm going to call it a tie.
That's high.
Yeah.
What category is this?
No, this is the category worst line in the debate.
It's high. No, that's not. I apologize. I'm not going to remember the exact words. But Cruz said something. It was something to the effect of Trump's a liar. And Trump said, are you sure you're not talking about yourself? That was literally the response in the hall of people that kind of liked Trump a little bit. They were mostly there for Rubio, but some of them liked Trump. It was the most juvenile attack I've heard since grade school, I think. Are you sure you don't mean you? Yeah.
That's true. And the funny thing about Trump is that his retorts are usually not really clever. They're just, ha ha!
Yeah.
And the only thing funnier about that is how well it's working with Republican voters.
Exactly. Because he's 3 and they're 2.